We've heard a lot recently about the hostages being held in Gaza by Hamas. But how many of you were aware that the Taliban was still holding American hostages? On Sunday, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio threatened the heads of the Taliban with a, quote, very big bounty, end quote, after hearing that more American hostages are being held by the group. And this is according to the New York Post. The secretary wrote on X, quote, just hearing the Taliban is holding more American hostages than has been reported. If this is true, we will have to immediately place a very big bounty on their top leaders, maybe even bigger than the one we had on bin Laden, end quote. Last week, 2 Americans held by the Taliban were freed in a prisoner swap. Meanwhile, Hamas has begun returning Israeli hostages under the recent ceasefire agreement. But the terrorist organization has now turned its wrath on its own people, having executed several of the Arab Gazans accused of, quote, collaborating with Israel, end quote. As some are reporting on X, Hamas is gunning these people down in the streets. Where's the outrage in the corporate media or from the United Nations? Well, you won't hear it because it does not fit their narrative.